Well, hello, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution here on Buto Plays Whatever. In our previous episode, we started up an Isla Nublar to 5-star the process. And since then, apparently there's been a little update. We are somehow able to automatically dispense now. Okay. Dispenses every 8 minutes. Oh, okay, so we can set up timers on these. Oh, okay. I thought it was something a little different. I thought it was an automatic feeder. Not quite yet, but we can set up apparently different dispensing times on these, so that I don't understand why you. So what, to save or something like that? I'm really not too certain about what the thought process is behind that. But anyway, we started up in Isla Nublar. We got some dinosaurs cooking in the oven. As such, we are going to need to dart these guys though, because I have their settings so high. So let's go ahead and dart these guys. Release. Because I have it set so their population is at starting level is 9, so it's a bit high, and so they're going to get a little bit rascally until then. So we're just going to dart them up, sedate them, until we can get a total of 9 dinos up in this pen, and then we'll set to work on the other pens as well. We got to get a total, I think, of 16 different species on this island, so we got some work to do here. And we also, in the previous episode, just kind of set up a foundation for Isla Nublar, getting all the pins set on up, the monorail system, the electrical system, everything, just the basic foundations of things. Let's go ahead and add a task. Let's go ahead and dart this guy right here. So I think for starting off with the Gigasaurus should be fine, and then let's go ahead and set to work on what it is else we want in this pen. I just kind of want to make a huge variety of things all around here, and it's like I don't know really kind of where I want to start at. I mean, we're going to have just a little bit of everything going on everywhere. I think we can just start with some Strauss over here, just the basics. Money is, of course, is no object on this island, which is a good feeling inside. But I think if we went with some Strauss on over here, we could probably fit in some Ankylodocuses as well. It doesn't have to be a huge pin for the Ankylodocus. If we modify this, what is the coastal pattern? So what's this guy's social? 0 to 14 population. That's really what I want to increase. 5 to 19 seems a little bit better off. Cross species, kind of like so. Stress level, let's go ahead, reduce that on down to as much as we can. So 40%, kind of like a so. And I think everything else is set up to maximize this thing. Yeah, rating of 312. Let's go ahead and incubate me up a couple of Ankylodocuses. Go release this guy right here. Get him doing his thing. Sedated. Everybody's nice and sedated. Yeah, 53. They were getting a bit low. So, we can't have that going on just yet. Add task. Go ahead and dart this guy right here. And that'll set up pin number 1, which for Ankylodocuses, this should be hopefully sufficient. Might have to add a little bit of this or that. I mean, these guys are fine. If we can add a little bit more forest, and they'll be fine. Ready and steady to go. Let's go ahead and incubate on up another Ankylodocus. I love not having to worry about money. Money. So that's pin number 1. So we'll get up to 6 dinosaurs with those 2 Ankylodocuses cooking, and we can begin to add various things around that. But I think just kind of setting up the pins and getting the dinosaurs that's out and rolling is going to be our first and foremost main objective. Over here, so we got a nice pin of herbivores. Let's take a look at exactly. I'm going to need a gate on this too. I think I could throw one right here. No, not so nice. Right there. How about this side? Okay, we'll throw one in on that side. That seems fine. I should put one right over here. Put a double gate. Double gate this bad boy. Can I get one right here? I seen it for half a second. Boom and a boom. Okay, so double gates on this. That one looks a little wonky, but that's okay. I think it'll be alright. So, we got that. Let's see what we can do on over here. Fencing. I just want to take a look at the perimeter of this. We got a nice deep zone over here. So, we're talking big time dinos up over here. And a lot of good viewing area. to get up everywhere. So let's go ahead and begin the process of this nonsense right here. And we'll worry about kind of everything else here in a little bit. My mind. So we're going to need some basic viewing galleries just to start it off. So a viewing gallery like right here. And then let's go ahead and we're going to have to get some deep ones for this main area right there. But then we can set in a nice one right here. Just a small one. Get as close as we can. Kind of like so. And then we'll secure that right there. And then let us go ahead and how much further? We got to get quite a ways back. So this one will mainly entail of a bunch of the taller ones. So give me some viewing platforms and then we'll set in one of the, so that's going to cover that. So if we get another couple, like kind of like one right there. And how dare you fail? How dare? I have this set success rate, yeah, all around the boards. Okay, refund me. Not like it matters. Incubate up. Give me another one. And are all these guys darted? Okay, they're all darted. So they're going to get pretty hungry pretty quick. Got a nice one right there. Enclosures. Let's go ahead and get, so I got that one spread there. That one's going to spread on over there. And then we'll get this one to kind of get this other backish part. Kind of like so. I think. Maybe a little bit closer. You know what? Kind of like that. Kind of like that. I like that. I think that'll work just fine. And then let's go ahead and set up the gates. Yeah, I know I don't have any power over here. So, nothing dangerous. We're just going to be putting some Brontos on over here. Brontos, the bigger of the herbivores. And I think we kind of segue into a lot of things. Let's go ahead and take you. We're just going to bring you out. And then bring you on down. Real nice. And straight on across. It's real nice and pleasant. We're going to take a little bit of a time right here. Just kind of really get this bad boy looking decently good. And just as close as we can. Kind of like that. A little more detail than what I'm used to. I'm not really in a super big rush. Nope. Just want it to come on out, come on down. So I want this park to look nice. Being the last park, gotta make it look nice. What just happened? It's a little wonky. We'll have to flatten this on out. Bring this on out, bring it on down, and connect. God dang it. Keep clicking. We're just going to do kind of a straighter thing right here. So I can set up a gate. Bring this on. I guess that's as far as that extends. And then let's... can I get one more notch? One more notch. Bring that on up. Let's kind of close off this electrical grid. And bring this on back. Perfect. And give these guys as much room as possible. Then as soon as we're done with this, the ankle docker should be done. Just kind of work our way around this back edge. Lots of room. Lots of nice room for big dinosaurs. For big, humble dinosaurs. And there's going to be a lot of sedating going on. Because I'm going to be boosting all these guys' limits to maximum. I want maximum population on basically every dinosaur that comes on in here. So we're talking like 9s across the board. 9 pluses on everything. And then, is that connected? Yeah. Never noticed that little arrow before. Has that been a thing? I don't know. Let's go ahead and upgrade. We're going to need success rate 4.0s because everything has got to be top tier in order to make this a successful place. Alright, because we're talking 5,000 points. Hold on. Is that one done? It's about to be done. I want to keep this process rolling as quickly as possible because we got to get to 9 on over here. 9 dinos. But rating 312, man. Ankylodocus ain't messing around. It should be nice. And I'm going to incorporate, like I said, just about as many dinosaurs as I can. So what is this? What is this guy's pack setting? His social setting was... I'm an Anglodocus, yeah. Yeah, see, they're fading kind of. Well, not too fast. 100%, 100%. Well, this guy was brand new, so he didn't even get to eat. So he's gonna be a little bit whiny when he gets on out. He's gonna be a little bit whiny. Oh, and I need some tall feeders in here as well. So not landscaping. What am I doing? Operations, closures like this, and then give me the supreme feeders. Money is no object. Let's put one in the back. God damn it. And then knock these trees on out. One over here, and then on the far end, kind of like that. So how are you? He can take 2 of himself, but his population's already kind of waning a little bit. So he can take another one himself, and then in that case, we'll start flooding the area with some strokes to get everything out. Let's go ahead and modify this bad boy. What kind of colors are you giving me here? Arid, rainforest, woodland. Woodland pattern don't sound too bad. Arid pattern, we can kind of go with that. So lifespans, I think these have all been set to top. 85, yeah. Habitat shouldn't really have any effect on it. Social is already ridiculous, 0 to 25, so we're good on that front. So let's just start pumping them on out. Start pumping them on out while this guy takes his sweet little time. And he'll be fine. He'll be good to go. Oh, I was about to say, I didn't recall setting that guy to be darted. So he's okay. On over here though, let's go ahead and start incubating up some different variety of things. The biggest of the dinos. They're gonna take a lot of space. Like these Mimicomosauruses or whatever, and then these Cameratosauruses or what have you not. I really do like these guys right here. They are some of my favorite looking ones. Just the configuration on them are great. Oh, we're coastal pattern. Coastal pattern on this. I think everything else. His population is 0 to 25. Damn. So he's basically kind of a herdish guy anyway. So I guess that works on out. Let's go ahead and pump up the stats. What's the highest I can get here? 287. Stress level. Let's reduce that down to nothing. -40. Stress inhibitor. Lifespan. Not caring. I'm just caring about rating right now. This guy's got a whole mess of different things going to be applied to him. 320. But I don't want too many negatives. 320 seems a fair number. Let's go ahead and incubate one. Let's go ahead and incubate another one. Very nice. Very nice. Let's go ahead and release. Ankylodochus for the W. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I'm an Ankylodochus dino. And I don't understand why the day-night cycle isn't being added to this island. Do I have to go into the settings? I thought that I activated it for all settings, but maybe it doesn't apply to this island? I don't know. Kind of a tough call. Tough call. Okay. You be released. You be released, Stroths. Double Ankylodochus. Hot Ankylodochus action 1, 2, 3. Oh, say so we're up to 6. This will be 7, and then a couple more Stroths up in here, and oh, okay. It went back to that. I need Stroths. I need some of these cheap guys. Couple more Stroths and we'll be good to go. So let's go ahead and just begin
collecting asset.
Transporting these guys back into their pen.
Heading to collect the asset.
Indeed. Then incubate. Give me another Stroth. And then that should be the bare minimum of things. Once these last 2 Stroths come on out hot and heavy, kind of like so. Now, while those are baking, let's go ahead and deforest this just a bit, just a smidge, just a smidge. Yeah, I want these guys out as quickly as possible. What kind of colors am I getting out of this? Didn't even take a look. Oh, that's some hot watermelon action. One of the first dinosaurs you get. I honestly kind of probably. Let's go release this second one.
Asset delivered.
Let's go ahead and incubate. Let's modify it. Give me a different color for a couple of these guys. Yeah, I like the rainforest pattern, so we'll pump out a couple of these guys as well. Okay, is everybody acting a little bit better? They're so happy to have friends. Yep, everybody's happy. Happy, happy, happy. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got a disease. Ranger team. I went ahead and just upgraded the ranger team real quick. Got all 3 slots and then activated everything. Go ahead and incubate one more Stroth in here. Incubate. Give me a pair. Give me a pair of the blue ones. Upgrade the ranger team and set it so that we don't have any problems with that. I mean, money's no object. Money's no object. So nobody be tripping on anything. Let's go ahead and release, and we'll basically hit our cap, or hit our bare minimum over there. Let's go ahead and start to landscape this up some more. So let's go ahead and set this to maximum landscaping, so I don't have to mess with it too much here. And I just want to kind of do some things. I would like to put one of the rolly ball things over here, but I'm not like dependent upon it. Let's go ahead and create a path right through here so they have something to do. Kind of like a so. Kind of like a so. These guys are slow cooking. Oh, now I got two dinosaurs that need some medication. Both the Stroths.
No problem. Confirmed.
Yeah, get both of these guys. Start them both. And go ahead and release. I think this is my favorite. Yeah, I like the blue. The blue and yellow is really nice looking on these guys. They're cute. They're just cute little things. So this, if we take a look at our control, island rating, facility rating. How am I getting this as a facility? Dinosaur visibility. Really? I'm getting 3 stars because of that. We're up to 3 to 16 species. Doing good. We could definitely add a couple more on in here now without having to worry about anything. Let's go ahead and get the power situation done up correctly. Go ahead and connect me here. Connect. You're not going to connect me? We'll set it here. Right there. Connect. It's stop. Stop being this way. Yeah, just delete that wire. Just gotta do some high electrical action. Part of being a dinosaur landowner is, of course, being able to do a little bit of electrical on the side. If you can't do electrical, you have no business being a dinosaur developer. Okay, that's just common facts. All right, common facts. Electrician. It's my second thing. All right, so got these guys. I kind of want to start in the middle here, but I kind of don't just yet. I kind of think I want to get all the pins up and running before we start in on the rest of everything. I think is my thought. Okay, so as we head over here, so 1, 2, 3, and we got this little guy over here. I think we can start with something dangerous over here. And as we learned in our last island, some of the bigger, like the T-Rex, he's fine actually with very specific other threats. I mean, yeah. I mean, that was really awkward, honestly, on a couple of those. Like, I didn't know you could place too many meat eaters together, carnivores. So I mean, you kind of learn. Let's go ahead and throw a gate on this back end, and then throw one here. You gonna let me do that? No, a little too close. I'm not surprised. What about on this back end? No, not gonna happen. How about right here? Yeah, a little too close to the road. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I do things sometimes. Let's go smooth this out just a hair. Just a hair. So it's not too bad. Okay. How much longer you got? Yeah, a little bit longer. I'm really interested to see how that's going to be handled on over there. So, we got all of our big, tall herbivores over here. I think on this side we'll go with big, dangerous dinos. Yes. Yes, indeed. I really don't know what the T-Rex is going to want to feed off of, though. You know, it's like he didn't... This is a lot of area. This is a lot of area. So, if we kind of go like this... Bop. Because he didn't seem to mind, what was it, the Sauropelta or something like that? It was like, it was kind of weird, you know? How in the hell do I have this set up? I think I got that backwards. Did I get that backwards? No, this goes on into here. This goes out over here. And I set this up to... do two kind of small pins, I think? Maybe? My mind now is trying to figure it on out. What was my train of thought? People, tell me, what was my train of thought? I'm thinking that I planned on doing like a two-pronger over here. Kind of like so. And then let's just go ahead and we'll start fencing, we'll start this development side over here as well. Don't you terrain constraint me, bro. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Okay, kind of like that. And then my penis lake. How do I want to do penis lake? I think I'm gonna end up having to move penis lake. It's a pitiful penis lake, but it's still penis lake nonetheless. Okay, dinosaur ready to release. Cool beans. Alright, let's go ahead and release these bad Memacamasauruses, Mamajamalabalabars. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't care. I just like the look of them. They look cool. They're stoic. Alright, that's the way I'm going to put it. They're stoic. I like the pattern. It really shows up nicely on their body. Yeah, I like that color pattern. It's very nice. It's majestic. I'm gonna put it like that. It's majestic. He's just a big, gentle giant who's got an amazing population. Like right off the bat, he doesn't have enough forest for his liking. I'm not surprised by this one bit. Did I set this other guy to be released? Go ahead, release. He doesn't like a whole lot of himself, but he does like other people, which is cool. So let's add a little bit of hot forest action, which we can just add back. Oh. I'm destroying what he loves. I'm destroying what this man loves. Speaking of which, we need some water. Okay, I think a couple little just plots of it up in here. Slip it down over here, and then maybe another one right through over there. Yeah, I kind of like it that. And then let's go ahead and give this guy something to feed off of. Multitasking. Let's give him a feeder on over here. Give him one on his back end, and then one on this opposite side. Give him plenty to eat. So how are you feeling? Okay, just enough forest for him. Him and his buddy. Just enough social. I can actually fit one more in there if I so choose. And our rating should be starting to jump dinosaur-wise. So we're only at a quarter. We're only at a quarter of what we need. Not a good feeling. So we got a pair of these guys. Let's go ahead and add in some brachios up in here, maybe some apatapas. You know, no, we're gonna go Cameranus. Like this is just gonna be long neck boulevard, baby. Give me this hot step pattern. So these have already been modified, and this should all be fine. But I'm more or less looking for just general increases in their rating level. So 285. Let's go ahead and de-stress them. Down 14. Down 24. Down 24. And then 296. Ooh. And then what's your social, baby? 1 to 6, 0 to 23. Okay, so he's good to go on that front. So let's just go ahead and pump this guy at 320. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. So go ahead and incubate me up a pair of these guys. Nice little pair. We'll do things in pair. We're arcing it over here. Okay. These guys are off. They're doing their thing. They're loving it. I don't know if we're back to where we began. The Penis Lake situation. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to get rid of old Penis Lake here. It's a sad, sad day. But you know what? It's got to kind of be done. Let's smooth this on out, though. Let's smooth this on out. Smooth, smooth, smooth. This looks god-awful. What is going on over here? Dips and divots. It's just the way it's going to have to be. It's ugly. So how was I going to split this pen, man? Goodbye, Penis Lake. Goodbye. Gone but not forgotten. Let's go ahead and smooth this hot on out here. This little valley. The Great Valley. So I was going to split this into two. I think one being of a minor and the other one being a little bit of a major is the way I think it will work best. And we'll put in two dangerous dinos. How far back do I gotta go? Not too far back, so actually this will encompass most of that, but you know what? To save some space, let's go ahead and just give me this hot back guy right here. And this will incorporate that little section. So how much space are we talking? We're gonna go from here, way over here, to right about there-ish. Cut that off, place this, like so. Okay. And then we can go ahead and start putting in I'm thinking electrified concrete for the dangerous guys. So let's go ahead and start that on up. We're not messing around. I don't want anybody escaping. Okay, none of that action. Let's go ahead and just kind of like that. And that should look okay. Like you got to get into the viewing gallery to see what's going on. Just kind of bring this kind of like that. I kind of like that design. And bringing this down, connect. And so what we'll do is we'll bring this out, bring it down, and we'll just kind of bring it like so. And we'll split the pins once I get the outer perimeter all done. You know, I'm alright with that. Let's bring this out. I kind of like that little bit of a slope. Not on that one. Not right there. This one needs to come out. And then connect. Very nice. And where are you connecting to there, buddy? Need it big enough to put a gate. A gate on in. I think we should be able to get a gate on in over there. And then we're gonna be shooting this blind. Hopefully I can get a gate over here. We'll have to do some placement before we give the final okay on this. But we'll set the whole outer perimeter here. And nice, fabulous electrified concrete. Kind of like so. Because as much as I love the carnivores, right? Like you can't fit too many in the pen. We'll do some experimenting though. You know? We'll see who goes with what. We're gonna have to put in a T-Rex. And he's such an odd character in this game. Like he's okay with some things, but other things he's just like, I'm not a fan of this dinosaur in particular, and I will kill him. And other one's just like, not worth my time. I don't know if it's like a personal preference on the man. I was gonna have to have this extend on it out here. Let's go ahead and do that, and then we're kind of like that. Okay, that should work. That should work. Has this got power? It does have power. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Give me some success rates. High success rates. We're going to be creating, of course, one of the world's top-ranked T-Rexes. And we're going to split this pen here in just a second. Just let me get the basics up here over here. Success rate 4.0. And then success rate 4.0. And then success rate 4.0. Okay. Multiple success rates. Now, is these guys done baking over here? I haven't gotten the OK signal yet, but I'm assuming that they're relatively close. Not even close. Not close enough. All right. So these guys are doing all right. They're happy campers. We're going to start some super dangerous stuff over here. Let's go ahead and split these pins right down the middle of things. So as I was saying, so this is going to have all this area to roam. And this is just going to be kind of a tinier one. So for right here, we'll split this on down the line. Like they'll be... that should be fine, I feel. My mind says that it should be fine. Let's go ahead. Large substation, this. Right here in betwixt. Should be able to get mostly everything. If we put it right there, it's a little bit better. That way I can work around it. No, just the power line. Just the power line. And then we'll replace these power lines. Electrician degree. Get to work. Alright, that's been electrified. Very nice. We're gonna need another large substation. Well, I did put in that small one right there. So I guess that's sufficient. So it hits everything. We're all good to go over there. Alright, let's start it up. One T-Rex, monsieur. I love a T-Rex. He's a Stapleton. I'm kind of leaning towards putting some in the center here. I'm not quite too certain yet. $8 million T-Rhinosaurus Rex. Let's go ahead and modify. What color? Did we get a different color? No, so it's the coastal pattern. I'm almost thinking a steppe pattern. I like the darker of the colors. The black is nice. I remember him looking somewhat decent with it. Let's go ahead. Wait, what was this? So what's this guy's like social and everything kind of like? We didn't mess with the social. So he's a 1-for-1 guy with a 0 to 15 population. He's going to require a lot of grassland. So if we turn down his grassland, which would be under here, is that already been modified? Yeah, it's already been modified to the max. Okay, and that's the only one of those we got. We could make him even better, but I mean 500 rating is it's pretty damn good, man. Let's go ahead and pop one in the oven. Get him baking and going. All right. And on this side though, one's ready to release. Is it you? It is you, Cameranosaurus. Man, I'm on all this dinosaur building of the pens. I'm just about out of time. I am out of time. Oh yeah, beautiful. That really pops on him. That black, that's nice. That's nice. You know what I'm saying? That's nice. That's hot. Like I'd have a poster on the wall of that. All right, with of course the statement under it saying that's hot. This guy doesn't have enough forest. he's not happy with the forest. Okay, that's fine. We can add not that much. A little bit less on this back part. We can just kind of pop it on in there. Maybe a little bit on this corner like that. A little bit more in this backish area. How's that? Just enough. Okay, so he's fine there. Let's go release this guy. His buddy. My buddy. Look at this guy leering on out. Yeah, beautiful colors though on this. I already noticed this guy's feet. He's got like one big toe. It's got like thumbs. But dino thumbs. Like this is probably going to be the thumbnail. I don't think the Camarasaurus has ever gotten the spotlight on my thumbnails. So you know what? He's going to get it. Well, the other guy was just fine with the forest. So you tell me this guy isn't? Oh, it's because he hasn't stepped out yet. He hasn't stepped out into the world just yet. Are these guys okay? Just enough for us. Okay, so we got a nice little pair of things. Not too bad. How are we looking? 1500 rating. Off of that, we should get to the marker, I believe. And then we're going to have this T-Rex coming out, and that'll hit us over 2,000, and then whatever else we're going to throw in there with him. I mean, that's where we're going to experiment with, is seeing what's T-Rex good with, man, you know? The same thing on over here in this little carnivore pen. It's like, what goes with what? We'll experiment. We'll see. And then after we get all the dinosaurs kind of in place, then we'll start to fill out the whole area with hotels and all these things. It's like I'm not immediately jumping into it just for the sheer fact that I don't have to make money, man. I don't have to make money. And that's a good feeling inside. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look at this little congregation of all my little different colored watermelons just beeping and bopping at each other. The loving life. You know what? And I got these guys on over here. I never deal with them. The Gigantos. Okay. Gigantospinosaurus. They look cool. I love the color on this. And it's just a nice little cohabitation. And of course we can still add a couple more dinos up in here as well, which is nice. I mean, this is just going to be a congregation of a whole bunch of different things. So that makes me feel really good inside. And as a final thing, let's make sure that we can throw a gate up in here. Give me a gate. Right here. Okay. Let's say I should be just enough room right there. And I think over here. Perfect. Okay. Just need one gate for these guys. And then we'll start filling on out this area on over here in the next episode, because that's all the time I got for today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, go ahead, leave a like, comment on down below, subscribe, and subscribe. When we come on back, we should be able to wrap up the next 2 pins on over here, and then start popping out more dinosaurs. Carnos or herbivores, probably some herbivores over here, just because we can fit in so many more together, and then maybe a smaller carno pin over here. And then we'll work on in and see what goes with what on this area thing, because that's something I'm really kind of interested in testing, is what can go with what. And it's like, I know we could do a mix pin possibly over here with carnos and herbivores, but we'll have to put in like a very interesting variety of things, because as we saw in the previous island, man, like the bigger ones are okay with the smaller of the carnos, right? Because it was where's my bad guy? The Stegoceratops was fine with the velociraptors, wasn't it? Like, they were fine with each other. I mean, they weren't fine, but the velociraptor didn't want any part of that, and so it just run on off, just skulking. So I'm assuming that like Stegos of velociraptors and Troodons would be okay together, as well as throwing in some of the like Diplos and stuff like that, the stuff that is not able to take on down. Like, you couldn't throw it in there with like the Thros, the Gallimimuses and the Dracoruses, because they would just get slaughtered and eaten. So we'll play around with that just to kind of see how it looks. So this is a good size pen, so they'll have a lot of room to roam and just kind of do various things. But yeah, that's all the time I got for today. So until next time, everybody, you take it easy, and I'll see you around. Peace.